Welcome back. It's been a minute since we've done one of these chatty get ready with me's. I'm excited and also a little nervous. As I was setting up, I realized I feel a little rusty at this. I haven't done it in a while. I decided today that I wanted to go through and use some of my neglected products, things that I haven't used at all this year. We're already in August. That's 8 months in the year now, and I haven't used any of these products this year, so they've definitely been neglected. It's time to give them some use. I just thought it would be fun to do on camera with you. Maybe catch up a little bit about things. And I didn't say, my name's Amy. This is my channel, Wildly Amy's Collection of Beautiful Things. I'm thrilled that you're here. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment, all the YouTube things. Grab a beverage, grab your makeup, and let's go ahead. Let's get right into today's video. First things first, we gotta take the glasses off, and then we can get started with the makeup. I can't see anything without my glasses, so I will forewarn you of that. If you see me like looking around for stuff, I'm like super blind. Got my hydration drink in here. Got my fan going down here. Hopefully it's not too loud. I moved it further away this time because last time I recorded it was a little loud. I don't think that's a video I've put out yet. First thing we're gonna do is primer, and I thought I would go in with this Exa primer, the Jumpstart Smoothing Primer. It's basically like their poreless primer, like a Tatcha one or something. Is that Tatcha? I believe it's Tatcha. Anyways, I'm going to use this up. I've had it for quite a while. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all over my face today. Sometimes when I use it, I just put it where my pores are largest. But for today, we're going to do this. Some of these products I love, and I've just been using other products. And some of these products I haven't used because I don't really like them. And so they've just been kind of lingering in my drawer. It's going to be a mixed bag. You know what? I was going to go in with my foundation, but I'm going to do my eyeshadow first. I don't remember if there's a lot of fallout in this Lawless palette. I have the Lawless The One palette, and it's been quite a while since I've used this. This gives a great late summer vibe. And I didn't have a primer that I haven't used this year unless I was going to open a new primer. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to open any new products. I'm just going to go in with my Milk Hydro Grip primer because I don't use this very often on my lids. I use it underneath for my concealer, and I like it that way. We're going to go ahead and do it just a little bit different today. Since we're doing kind of a little challenge, I guess, challenge ourselves to only use makeup we haven't used. I've been using my e.l.f. primer, but I think I'm going to open my Ulta primers here pretty soon. But I haven't even tried those. This is all stuff that I've used before. This is nothing brand new, nothing new. What do I want to start with? I'm kind of thinking about doing, I really like, or I have in the past really enjoyed her mauve colors. So I'm kind of leaning towards these, but I also am thinking about these. And this yellow. Do I want to do a yellow look? Let's do a yellow look. Okay, let's base it around that, and maybe we'll mix in some other colors as well as we go. I don't think I have a lot of yellows in my collection, and that is unique to this palette. I just grabbed an old brush, this Natural Beauty brush. It was the only small one I have out right now. And I'm going to just actually, you know what, I'm going to use this mirror in here. Make sure that primer's set. Maybe I should have done a white base. We'll build it up. It's not patchy, so that's good. Some of the Lawless shadows, the colors have been patchy before. And I am tapping it off because it does have quite a bit of kick up. And this color is called Butterflies. It is kind of a monarch butterfly color. Well, that would be fun to do like a monarch butterfly look with this palette. Ooh, maybe I should do that sometime, like an inspiration video. So many ideas and not enough hours in the day. Okay, so I just like sloppily put that all over the crease. I'm trying to decide what I want to do next. My cat's meowing at me. I'm wondering if I do want to go into like an orange, but I kind of want to keep it more yellow. I think I just want to blend it out with this skin tone for space. I'm going to use that to blend it out. This isn't a bad formula. Let's go in with Next Level here in the crease. I'm going to go in with this old e.l.f. brush. I'm just going right in the crease. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm getting so overheated, I think my fan just died. I have to get a fan in here. I can't handle the heat. I gotta get out of the kitchen, for real. And then to keep it as simple as possible, I think I'm gonna go in with this Fling, which appears to be kind of like a gold color. I'm just going to use my finger. I'm gonna go in right here with it. So let's use a brush. Going with this one. It's the Eco Tools brush. I might go in with something else. This is just not doing it. It's not hard panned. Working better with the brush than it was with the finger for sure. I mean, it's all right. It's definitely not what I was going for though. Well, it's not terrible. It's not exactly what I was going for, but I just wanted a nice, easy, like autumnal look, and I think that's what I'm getting here. I'm gonna go off camera and clean up any fallout. I don't really have much. I'm sweating. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna find a fan that's working, and I will be back to film the rest of this face in, well, for you in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I got most of the fallout, I think, you know, as much as you can with anything sparkly. For my camera shut off from me, I was saying that I got most of the fallout taken care of and that I was going to go back in with some extra primer since I ended up washing it all off with the toner. I'll let that sink in for just a second. Let's go ahead and do the eyebrows. I thought today we would use this e.l.f. wax. What do they call it? A crayon? Here we go, yes. Shape and Stay Brow Pencil. Anyways, I've liked this before in the past. It's kind of just like an Elmer's glue stick. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go in to the, just straight into the brow. Just right over it. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my brow spoolie. I'm just going to run that through my brows, and then we're going to leave that for a few to set, and we'll go back in with the pencil. I have really fine hair, so I don't tend to have issues with my brows staying in place, so I can't speak if this wax is strong enough to hold brows if you have like coarser or thicker brow hair. But for me, it's worked pretty good. It lasts throughout the day. I like it way better than that Lash and Brow that I had accidentally opened and needed to use up, which is why I hadn't been using this. But now that I am out of that one, I'm going to go back to using this one up. And for the base today, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite foundations, which is the Glowy Super Skin Foundation from Say in shade 1. I shook it up earlier because it has separated because I hadn't used it for quite a while, and this tends to separate even if you use it regularly. It's just got an oil, some sort of oil in it that separates. I'm fine shaking stuff up. And then I'm going to go in with one pump on the back of my hand for now. 1.5. One didn't look like enough. And then I'm going to go in with a nice dense face brush. I'm going to use this It Cosmetic brush. Ooh, that's light on me right now. And I haven't been using this foundation because I was trying all winter to use up the Monica blender cover, and then in the summer I've been using my Say sunscreen, my tinted sunscreen, so I don't need a foundation product. I mean, I could put a foundation product over it, but I don't feel like I need to. That's a pump and a half, just some light coverage. I think I might actually go in with a little bit more. Let's go in with one more pump. It's pretty liquidy, so you have to be careful not to drip it down your hand. More coverage on my nose and cheek area right here. Yeah. A little more there. A little more there. How are you guys doing? What have you been up to this summer? Did you guys have any fun summer happenings? Any exciting happenings this summer? Good or bad? Yeah, just let me know down in the comments. How are you doing? I am doing pretty good. Now, it was a little rough there for a while. I just kind of had some stuff happen in my life that I'm not going to talk about currently on the internet because I'm just not in a space to talk about it right now. But I will eventually, you know, once I've processed it and have something to say. I don't really have anything to say about it right now. And yeah, I just needed a couple months to get things reorganize, get everything back together, if you will, and yeah, get back on my feet, get everything going again. Well, we got cut off again because apparently I've been recording too much lately. And I had too much on my phone still. I deleted a whole bunch more. No worries, nothing that I haven't already uploaded to my computer or already edited and just needed to still delete off my phone. The Chatty foundation is sat for a minute. I'm not feeling like I need to go over it with a sponge right now. Let's go ahead and move on to our other cream products. I'm going in with this LYS No Limits Bronzing Stick in Hope. And the reason I haven't used this very much is because it's too yellow on me. And so I always end up reaching for something else. See, it's just too yellow on me. And I don't even have a pink, I have a peach undertone, so I can usually do a little bit of yellow, but not with this. And this is really, really emollient, which does mean it spreads well, but I find that it's a little too slippery. Anyways, it's just not my favorite. Oh yeah, so that's what I was getting at. Anyways, I'm telling you where I've been. I just needed to take some time off, reset, figure out what was going on in my life that I needed to make adjustments for and get settled and used to the new normal. Is everything perfectly the way it's going to be or the way it needs to be? No, we're still working on things, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say. It is what it is, and we move forward in life, but I needed some space, some mental space and some time to take care of the things that I needed to take care of. I appreciate you guys coming back, for sticking with me through the process. Definitely doesn't really work as a contour down my neck as much as I would like. I need that shadow because I got one of those chins, the Bob's Burger chins. I call them the worm neck. You know, where your neck just goes into your head? Get that double chin. You're welcome. That was more than two, probably two. Go back, count it, pause it, count it. Tell me how many chins I had in the comments. No, just please don't. Please don't do that. I still like this foundation. I'm happy with how that turned out. We're gonna go in under my eyes with this LYS, or sorry, not LYS, that's my favorite one, with this Tower 28 concealer, which is not my favorite. I think that this is too dry for my skin. It makes my under eyes look creepy. I found the only way I like to use it is if I take this Hydro Milk primer and use it under my eye. And this says on their website that this is a use for it, is for priming under your eyes as well. And that's what I find it most useful for. It gives some good hydration under my eyes. And I haven't been using an eye cream lately just because I don't have one. I need to pick one up. I definitely can use some extra hydration under there. What we're going to do is we're going to try to stay away from this upper part right here I'm not even going to take the concealer that high up because I know that this concealer will get creepy if I do that. I'm just going to go like this here. I like a little above my brows because I tend to get a lot of redness right above my brows. This big zit on my forehead. I mean, I have a million red marks. That's just my scarring. There's it right here. This big old thing. Totally just stuck that concealer right on the bronzer. Oops. I am not a professional, as you can see. I'm going to go in with a concealer brush. I'm going to use this one from Luxie. This is the angled contour, but look how tiny that is. I could use it for contour, but we are going to use it for concealer. I got a little bit up there. Try to stay away from that area. Not go so high up. Still get the blue and the hollow as much as we can. Just not getting up in those creases. Because everybody's got creases. Even if you're younger, you probably have folds under there. That's just how eyes are. It's a thinner skin. I feel like I might have to turn this light back on. This lighting in my house is terrible. I'm just taking whatever's left on my brush up, just kind of all over my face here. And I'll fix this bronzer here in a second. Fixed. The next cream product is going to be this blush from Rose Inc. in Heliotrope. I don't know what's going on with Rose Inc. at this point. I do like their products. I'm hoping they're doing some sort of rebrand and that they'll come back. You know, I think they might have got, unfortunately, the Sephora curse. Which is, you know, just scaling too big too fast. And Sephora requires so much of a company, so many new products a year and such. And you guys, I'm sure, all have heard this before. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Cool down for a second. What are we gonna go in with next? You know, I had pulled some green eyeliners because I thought I was gonna go with a different color. Look at that shadow creasing. It's probably because I'm sweating. I don't normally even get shadow creasing. Anyways, I pulled these NYX liners because I was thinking I was gonna do a different look probably with that palette, and I didn't. But maybe I'll go in with this. I think this is bronze something. Smoking Topaz, that's what it is. So really dark brown. I'm just gonna go in the waterline and in the tight line with this real quick. I'm gonna do that off camera. You know what? I really, really like that. I'm surprised at how much I like that. I really haven't used it that much because I have just other liners I grab for. I might need to grab for that more. That's pretty. Okay, and I also got some on my lid, so I need to touch that up. I'm gonna take that spoolie I was using earlier. Let's go back in with some more of that color Fling, just to touch up where I kind of mess things up. Yeah. That's fixed. Okay. And now that that's taken care of, I want to go underneath the eye. I think I'm going to take this really light, this everything color, and I think I'm just going to take that really lightly underneath the eye. Just on this No Boundaries. Oh, No Boundaries. On this e.l.f. brush. No Boundaries. Where did that come from? Well, the whole time I was trying to use that Sigma palette to get a peach look, I could have just come into this. There's a lot of peach colors in this palette. This whole section is peach. This went way down on my face more than I wanted it to here, but I'll clean it up. Spend more time cleaning things up than I do putting them on sometimes. The better I get though, the less that is an issue. But I do say learning to clean up your makeup, or learning to clean up my makeup, was the #1 thing that made me more confident to try different things. Because I know how to fix it. kind of blend it out. Okay, and then I wanted to go up on the brow bone with a white. And I don't know if this has, well, we'll just take that first base. We're going to go all the way up. It's not really going to be a brow highlight on me because my skin's too fair, but. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Stupid August heat waves. I'm not usually ready for fall this time of year, but right now I'm like, I could use some fall. I mean, I love Halloween, don't get me wrong, and everything. I just still enjoying summer usually. I like the light that summer brings. I'm actually really impressed. I think I might have to reach into this palette more often. The shimmers aren't that great, but the mattes, I'm enjoying them. The brow I'm going in with is a little bit more red. My hair, as I've gotten older, has gotten more brown and less auburn. I think it's because the gray hairs make it look browner, more of an ash brown. But I do generally have auburn hair. I picked up this red one at one point because in the summer my hair usually gets more red, and I was using it in the summertime. But I haven't used it in a really long time. I think I haven't used it since last year. Just haven't been in the mood for a red. And like I said, my hair, now that I'm getting some more grays, it looks more ash than auburn sometimes. So this sometimes looks too red. But not today. I think it's actually pretty good today. Yay. Maybe I'll actually get this pencil used up. This is the Plume, by the way, Hair and Lash Science Nourish and Define Brow Pencil. I've gone through probably 10 refills, different colors. I had this one, which is their light red. What color is it? Oh, I don't think it says on here. Maybe if I pull this out because it's a refillable one. Shoot, it doesn't say. Anyways, I don't remember. This is the light red, and then I had the cool brown. I don't know if they sell the refills anymore. I think last time I checked they had them. That was a while ago. Like I said, I haven't been using them. I've been loving my Make one for so long, and it's lasted me so long. I still have a refill for the Make one that I bought when I bought the original. And I haven't even opened. Someday, I'm going to finish that brow pencil. It's that forever brow pencil. I think somebody sneaks in at night and adds brow pencil to it. Yeah. Wow, I'm actually really happy with how that turned out today, my brows. I haven't really been liking this Plume pencil too much. I felt like it was too red, but maybe because it's summer and my hair does have a little more red in it. I'm actually really happy with that look. Yay! Okay, let's fix this up a little bit. Okay. I think the eye look helps a little bit maybe too. Makes it look not so red because the eye look's got so much orange and warmth to it. Versus like when I do a cool tone eye look, it probably pulls the red more. Yay, I'm so excited because I've been really wanting to use this again. I was going to go in with this Easy Bake and Snatch Cherry Blossom, but I think since I did the orange look today, I'm actually going to go in with the Peach Pie, which I think the Peach Pie has been longer since I've used this than it's been since I've used the Cherry Blossom. Or the, is it called Cherry Blossom? Cherry Blossom Cake. But I'm not going to use the puff that came with it. I'm going to use my puff. I like these puffs better. I mean, they're Huda too, but they're like fluffier. And these are more of a flat silicone. See? We're going to go in here. Make sure you tap it off so you don't get cakey. And again, not going to go all the way up. Look how blurring that is. Do you see the difference? From one eye to the next. Let's do this one. Oh, the blur on this powder is so good. I know a lot of people don't like this as well as the loose Huda powder. And I get that because this isn't as setting. Like it doesn't soak up as much oil. But for me with dry skin, that's great. I guess it just depends on personal preference on how you wear your makeup and how your skin type is. But for me, I actually really like these powders. I wish they were a little bit lighter, but like this orange one wasn't necessarily made for my skin tone anyways, but I like it with the Heliotrope blush because this Heliotrope's kind of an orange color too. Or at least they call it on their website, like apricot or something like that. Yeah, I think it's apricot they call it. Anyways, I'm really excited how this look turned out. I mean, I did pre-plan like what I was going to grab, but I didn't I didn't know how it was going to come together, and I really didn't know what I was going to do with the eye. I thought maybe I was going to end up doing a more green or neutral brown look. Like I was going to do, because there's no green in here. I thought I was going to do more of like a brown look and then put the green liner in for a pop of color, but I actually like how this turned out. This little pretty autumnal look. I'm going to go off camera, curl my lashes, and then I'm going to go in with my Tower 28 mascara, which I was obsessed with last year and just opened. So technically I've used it twice, but I really haven't used it that much this year, and I didn't want to open another mascara. The lip liner I'm using is this Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in Warm Brown. I bought a 2-pack during the holiday sales, and I haven't used it. I haven't used it at all. It's completely fresh pencil, never been used. And I think, you know, 8 months after purchasing, 9 months after purchasing, I should probably use it. Okay, my child was washing his hands. That's what that running water was. I did bring some highlighters to use that I haven't used in a while, so maybe we will use one of these. They're liquid, so I don't know how it's going to go putting it over, but I already had to do a little repair because I got mascara on my face, because I can't put on mascara without making a mess. But look at this under eye from the Tower 28. Do you see that? I didn't even go up that far. I really don't like that Tower 28 concealer. Everybody's skin is different, everybody's preference is different, but for my preferences and my skin, it's gonna be a no for me. Maybe my sister can use it, but she has dry skin too. I'm trying to think of who I know who's fair enough. Look at that, that looks so bad. I cannot leave it like that, that's bad. All right, well, I might have to do some repair work on that. It's late at night, I'm not going anywhere, but it's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna take this Rare Beauty highlighter in Magnetize, which is kind of a apricot-y color. Put it on my hand first, since I already have powder. I don't want to go straight on the cheek. And we'll go into the highlighter brush. It's gonna accentuate any of this texture, I know it. But I want to use products I haven't used, so here we are. I knew it could be a gamble mixing things like that. Oh my gosh, that cheek looks so bad. That's so disappointing. I don't feel like the highlight did much. I put quite a bit on. I don't want to keep putting any more product on my skin right now, especially with this. This is not okay. Where's my sponge at? Well, that might be as good as she gets. That's better than it was. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna wash this off in a couple hours. I'm gonna go sit on the couch and watch a movie, maybe, and then go to bed. Okay, well, yeah, I think that's like the nail in the coffin on that Tower 28 concealer. Well, from afar, it doesn't look too bad. Let's go ahead in with the lip. I pulled this Lawless lip in suede. Why is this like stuff on the outside of it? It's like sweating. Oh. Anyways, this is in suede. I really, really like this lipstick, and I haven't worn it all year. And it's an older formula, so I do need to use it up. That smells okay. It's kind of feeling a little waxy though. Oh no, this may have passed its prime. That's the only color I think they didn't bring over to the new line. A couple years ago. I mean, that's how old this lip is. I bought it on clearance when they were clearancing out all the old ones, when they got the new formula. I don't know, it feels a little waxy. It used to feel a lot smoother. And you can see a lot of my lip lines, whereas before it didn't do that. I think it might be past its prime. Let's put my glasses back on so I can see too. I don't have to keep squinting to try to see. Let's turn this off. This is the final look. It's all right. I'm pretty upset about the cheeks, like I said. I almost forgot. Glam Guard. I haven't used this in forever. I want to use this up. Apparently this should have just been using all my old Lawless products. I didn't even realize I had so many Lawless products. All right, let's go ahead. Let's spray this real quick. I like that spray. It's decent. I don't know if I'd buy it again for the cost. I couldn't get something else cheaper, I think, that does the same thing, but okay. Officially done. This is the final look using only products I haven't used this year, and I learned a few things. Definitely that I need to throw away a couple products, that I remembered that I loved a few products, and I think this Lawless palette, which I thought I might get rid of at the end of this year, might be staying around. It's not an indie duochrome look, but it is a really pretty daily wearable colorful look, and I like that. So this might be sticking around a little bit longer. Let me know down in the comments what's something that you've been neglecting and want to see yourself use here in the next couple weeks. Make a commitment. Let me know down in the comments what it's going to be. And until next time, everyone.